Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Hervey Bay Bowls Club for the 2025 Hervey Bay Men's Classic Pairs. This wonderful event's been absolutely superb day yesterday of bowls, and today the sun's shining, the birds are singing, and we've got a great couple of games coming up. And of course, this wonderful event is sponsored by Theme Lifestyle Resorts Hervey Bay, and the minor sponsors of this wonderful event is BCIB Insurance Brokers, Clayton Hearing, Fraser Coast Regional Council, Universal Home Improvements, Hervey Bay RSL, and of course David Lee, the local member for here, and Kerry Campbell Holmes. We thank them very much for their generosity. And of course this first match up this morning should be a cracker. And in co-commentary with me is Mr. Hooper.
How do you do, Brian?
How are you, Graham?
Good, thanks much. Yourself?
Mate, should be a good first up game.
Yes, it will. A couple of Alchester boys up against our locals.
Yes. So we've got Ayden Bartz and Jason Bartz, and they're up against Max Cuthbert and Mal MacLeod. Yeah. I should put glasses on, I guess, so I can probably see things then. Hope so. Yeah. You can see the kitty's just been moved off the centre line. Tell you what, not a bad bowl here from... thanks, mate. Be careful now, mate. I've got glasses. I'll be able to read things.
Be able to see.
Well, mate, I'm too young to own a pair of glasses, but Robbie lends me a pair of his old ones because he's pretty old, as you know.
I think I'm the oldest bloke at this table, actually, so I'm not saying a word.
You would be. Yeah, a little bit wide with that one there.
Yeah, I think Mal is holding shot.
Does look that way with the jack eye bowl there.
Yep.
Yes.
But any touch on that kitty's good for young Ayden.
Now he's on a pretty good line for this, and for our viewers that have joined us for the first time, this green yesterday was running. Tell you what, he's got this, has he? Oh, did he get enough of it?
He might have.
Probably have one shot out of that looking at from here.
Well, yesterday morning at this time, this green was well over 19 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely.
We haven't had the rain on it overnight, so it might just be running a slow 18 3/4.
Yeah, gee whiz, the players will be appreciative of that, mate. So anyway, good morning, Robert. Good morning, Reese. Great to have you two on board. Looks like... Jason's just about to put a tape on this.
Robbie Winstone, the old mate from Swifts. Good to hear from you, Robbie. I wonder, Mal.
That's in there. It shows you how deceiving it can be with the camera angles that we do have. So, wonder, Mal. So, well done. Yes, mate. It said it was as quick as... a lot of the players were talking. I was talking to this morning, having a cup of coffee with them, and they said very, very hard to handle at times yesterday. They were very concerned there was no sign up that said handle with care.
Yeah, I think also down the far end of the green, the breeze was ever so slight, but because the bowls coming in are travelling at such a slow speed, that little breeze every now and then had a little effect on them, but... These boys, I don't think, would have bowled on anything that quick for a long time, unless they've been to Malulaba.
Yeah, that's and that's ever so true, Hoops, because the amount of rain we've had this year in Queensland, it's and a lot of the clubs, as we fully aware, are grass green. So, see, Nick Gosley just got a perfect hit on his ring.
Yeah, it's on the forehand too. It's pretty good for Nick.
Pretty handy, yeah. Good day, Joshua Beattie. Good to see that you're finally out of bed. Jason with his first bowl, just going to sit him behind the head.
Yeah, you've got a feel for the greenkeepers in South East Queensland this last few months. It's been so hard for them with the amount of rain we've had. Yeah,
it's like even yesterday, well, even overnight, Friday night, Hoops, the amount of rain we had here in Hervey Bay. And if you haven't been to Hervey Bay before, gee whiz, I highly recommend it. It's an unbelievable destination. It's the gateway to Fraser Island, of course.
And the whales are here.
And the whales are here, dead right.
They've just started arriving.
Yeah, so it's always a very busy time, but I'd recommend that you book a nice holiday up here to, as I said, the gateway to Fraser Island, the Hervey Bay region. There's a heap of things to do. And if you're a bowler, well, come and try the greens up here. They've got three carpets here, 2 undercover down at Urangan and 2 grass greens at Payalba Bowls Club. So you can take your pick, but 3 wonderful destinations. But Hervey Bay, where we're from at the moment, I said magnificent greens with shade cloth over them, so it's very comfortable for the players. Wasn't very comfortable yesterday, though, I must admit, with the amount of rain we had. So
yeah, early on in the piece.
But the players, I didn't hear anyone complaining yesterday, Hips. It was amazing. It was amazing.
It isn't amazing for a bowls club.
For a bowls club.
They all took it in their stride.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. G'day, Mark, watching from the Philippines. G'day, Dion, or regards to Nugget. I hope she had a great birthday the other day, mate. Tell her she's getting old for us, please, Dion. Look forward to catching up with her, mate.
Aiden's not got a bad bowl coming in here.
Yeah, he's going to be the shot.
Yep.
Great bowl by Ayden.
We found yesterday that anybody who came off that middle green took some time to adjust to this green. There was nearly 4 seconds difference between the 2 greens. This is a lot newer, this carpet.
Yeah.
It's one of the better carpets you'll play on. Very, very true.
Max got to move over. Max, yeah. And again, another good looker here too.
Yeah, I think he's forgot something.
Yeah, we've got throw up by the looks of that.
Yeah.
Had a perfect grass line though there, Hoops.
He's protecting his shop bowl.
You classify that as a block, you reckon, mate?
Yeah, that'll do. I'd claim that.
Yeah, well, so would I too, mate, to be truthful with you. Would not hesitate. Morning, Robert. Good to have our early morning viewers on. Yeah, absolutely wonderful destination here, as I was saying, the Fraser Coast. Can't get over how the place has grown, though, mate. That's the thing. Every time I come here, I'm amazed by the amount of extra homes that have gone up, and compared to when I lived here, the amount of shops that are here now, you've got everything you require here.
Yeah, I'm one of the reasons.
Yeah.
I've only been here 3.5 years. So
yeah.
Great shot there from Max. It has. I talked to man you know well, John Walker.
Yes, Mr. Walker.
He got here, I think he said around 2006, and there was only 30,000 or a bit less. And now there's about 80. But it's funny, it still doesn't have that big town feel. But like you say, there's plenty of accommodation, reasonably priced. Whales coming, Fraser Island beckoning.
Oh, mate, you got everything you require.
Yep. And in the meantime, you can have a game of bowls.
Always good to be here, Pauline, you know that. G'day, Pistol, on your way to Airlie, mate. One bit of advice, son. Smoring on the inside, mate. You're on your own now, Pistol.
Oh, g'day, Pistol. How you doing? Airlie Beach for the day.
Yeah, Pennants.
He's doing it tough.
Pennants. Tell you what, he's got a good line, just coming down to his weight.
A bit quick.
Yeah. Just
2 great bowls from Max, though.
2 sensational bowls there from Max Cuthbert.
See Mal walking down there in the brand new Urangan bowl shirt. They've only had it a month or so, I think.
Looks very impressive.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't mind it.
Yeah. Looks very impressive, mate. So great to have Kerry on board, watching from Tassie. What's the weather like down there this morning, Kerry?
Max on a good line too.
Well, they come from there, don't they?
Mal,
yeah.
Just going to get in behind.
Still working his way back to that centre line, mate. Taking some grass out there, that's for sure. Okay, Ayden on the mat, looking for a little trail. Got a couple sitting back there. Cool, fair enough, Kerry. Thanks for that. Tell you what, the young man's awfully close too to this.
he's found a little hole.
Oh, gee whiz, that's
settled him for a good second, but that was so close to perfect.
Mate, it was very, very close to being the perfect bowl. Exactly what you said there, Hoops. He just got the edge of that kitty.
So Mel just trying to improve a yard, but
Yep.
I don't think he has. No, he's found a little bit.
Found a bit, yeah. Now, this young man doesn't have to change too much, mate. He played it pretty well this first one, so...
Half a jack.
Yep.
Just under the line, I feel.
Is he going to sit the bowl?
Nope. So close.
So close.
Two good bowls. Two in the area.
Yeah. Two very good bowls from the young man. So...
It's an extremely difficult shot to play on this speed of
Well,
carpet too.
yeah, and that's true, that too, Hoops. Frankie Elliott, good to see you out of bed, Frankie. How are you, mate?
You seem to know a lot of people that get up late.
Hoops, don't. Frankie's no doubt had a big day of bowls yesterday, knowing Frankie. That sun's a little bit annoying, mate.
That's why I put a hat on.
I don't know. I'm starting to think the rain was good yesterday.
The overcast was good.
Yeah.
It was beautiful yesterday
Yes.
afternoon. But no, I don't think the players would be into the rain again.
I don't think so, mate. And a good morning to you too, Garcia. Look out, it must be getting hot. Robbie's just taken off one of his many layers of clothing.
He took it off. He's still got a
Still got a hoodie on, mate.
Yeah, still got a hoodie.
Probably about 5 shirts and a singlet under that. He's starting to look a little bit less like the Michelin Man.
What? Yeah. So Max trying to improve. Yes,
He's played this very well, mate.
This is a hell of a correction.
Yeah, beautiful correction there, mate. Well played. Okay, Jason. Perfect grass line on his first bowl.
I don't think he's a long way away neither.
He's got this way pretty well pointed, and they're coming from out here. It just depends upon his weight. I just think he
Just under.
overcorrected slightly.
Yep.
Hello, Robbie's into breakfast here, mate.
Health food
Dry bits of cardboard.
with salt to
with
give them
salt,
taste.
with salt on to give it a bit of taste, mate.
He doesn't want to get a cramp.
Breakfast of champions. Cardboard. Oh, Godfather, good to see he's not hungry. He should have just tipped the whole packet out.
I think he did.
Hey? G'day, Jackie. How are you this morning? Okay, young Ayden on the mat at the moment, playing his backhand. Again, I don't think the young man's going to be too far away.
It's run hard to the jack.
Oh, gee
Once
whiz,
again,
how
he's-
unlucky. He's had an
Yes.
outstanding start, but he's been pretty unlucky, Hoops,
He's
hasn't he?
been half a jack off.
Oh, mate. He's really been a tad unlucky, the young man, because he's been playing not only with good line, he's been playing with pretty good weight too,
Yes.
Hoops. Look at this for a
Shot
bowl,
here
though.
from Mel.
So, may see a little bit of aggression here now, I think, from young Ayden.
He's got it. One.
Bang, bang.
Oh, cleared everything.
Well, we're going to start all over again,
Yep.
mate.
Leads game now.
Mate, nothing wrong with that bowl, though. It was a very, very good bowl there from Ayden. He's a bit dark on taking his own out, but hey, mate, you've given your team a chance now of regrouping.
Yeah, got a ways to draw a shot. The way it was, you couldn't have drawn that. So, yeah, good shot selection, well played.
Yeah. Morning, John.
So, now 2 leads, get back on the mat with a wide open draw. So,
Well,
no excuses.
And Max had actually set it up for him last time, didn't he?
He did.
A couple of great bowls. Well, one great bowl. Okay, tell you what, he's on a good line once again too. Now, how's his weight? How's his memory?
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Again, that's a
shot.
sensational bowl.
Look at the work on that bowl.
Yes.
That is.
Look at that just falling over.
Yep.
Morning, Dave McCann. How are you, mate? The bloke I'm sitting with, Dave's the person that'll be doing the talking down at your club, mate, on the 11th of June.
Try not to bore him to death.
Hey, good on you, Dave.
Good reply from Jason there.
Yeah, it looks like Max is going to change his hand here, Hoops.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise.
Well, he's played that hand so well, hasn't he?
Yep.
You know.
And the way they're drawing, that bowl can be 2 bowls in front and still not be in a row.
Well, you could still be just around that too and still get a good result.
But then again, you could change hands
and draw it, draw a second shot anyway. What the hell would Hoops and I know? We got no idea.
I don't know if he's got second shot, but he's got a couple of bowls nicely placed behind.
Yeah, very strategically placed. I don't think Jason would like to change too much, even get a hold of his own.
I think he might be just a tad quick.
Quick, yeah.
A lot of blokes change from one hand to another and add a bit or lose a bit.
Yeah. Morning, David Smart, watching from Fife over in Scotland. A lovely part of the world.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to have a co-commentator come down later on, David, that he's that famous they actually name a Scotch after him. John Walker.
Oh.
He'll be down later on.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's a little place in Scotland I came across called Nairn. It's
Yep.
right on the water, and I walked through this park, and in the middle of the park is a bowls club.
Is that right?
And, yeah, I just happened to be there, and they had their singles final. It was, that's had an
Gee, that
effect.
was close.
And their championships are open gender.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
their A singles was a man and a lady.
Yep.
But if you halved the speed of this green, that'd be about the speed of the green that I was looking at.
Yeah, I could understand that. Yes. Good morning, Leslie Burgess. Great to have you on board, Leslie. As you can see, a lot of the players, though, for some reason or other, Hoops, they're not in the same spring in their step as they had yesterday morning. Watching Gary Andrews bend over picking up his bowl, he nearly fell over. Obviously something they must have ate last night, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so. They might have walked a fair way to get here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, mate. Ayden just a little bit runny with that one.
So, Mal and Max still look like they've got shot. I think there's a lot in it. Just a nice gentle draw for Mal here.
Yeah, I do favour them. That little trail, I know it's hard to get the way it's positioned, but it's still worth a few, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he's given it every opportunity here too for the trail.
Pop it through the hole.
That's what he's after. He's got this too.
What a shot.
That's a great bowl.
He probably hasn't got it where he really wanted it, but, wow, that is a shot. That is.
G'day, Jacko. Great catching up with you the other day, mate, at Helensvale. Good morning, Kay. Just go Team Bartz. I'll tell you what, the young bloke's played some great bowls here this morning for not much luck.
He's due a change.
No, I think he's
He can sit the bowl.
Yep.
He's given this a chance,
No,
but
it's
I
just a
don't
bit
know,
quick,
just
mate.
too quick to get it the turn.
Perfect grass line.
1, 2. If he gets a third, it makes that shot even better.
Yeah.
But it was a really good shot.
Yep. That was a gem of a bowl, that's
yeah.
for sure.
His other option, if he was a tad under, was sit the other bowl through. Let's see.
It's in.
He's added 2 to the count. So
Yeah.
Great shot.
Just
Mal
from that bowl.
MacLeod.
Good morning, Tammy. Watching from the summit.
That's a nice place in the world too.
It is too, mate, isn't it? Eh? Summit Bowls Club. Been there.
Yep. I had a mate who used to play up there. I think he's up at 1770 now.
I see Yowie's out there a fair bit these days too.
Albert Mattiazzi, his name was.
Okay.
Had an engineering business up there, and then retired, and I believe he went to 1770. So the people in 1770 would have been introduced to rum.
Man of main, fine choices.
Okay.
Big day tomorrow, Jacko. Okay, mate. All the best.
Max out on a good line, little quick, but in behind.
I think you'd agree too, mate. Anything on a green like this, anything behind's very beneficial.
Oh,
It'll definitely come into play.
Yep, it happened quite a bit yesterday.
Yeah.
Bowls behind, jack moves, and these jacks on carpet move a lot further than they do on grass.
Yes, and they do.
With
They
similar
certainly
weight.
do. Starting to look a little bit dark again now too, Graham.
I'm just wondering who you've got influence with. You whinged
The
about the
sun's
sun,
gone.
and it's
well,
gone.
now it's fantastic.
Yeah. Wow. It is Sunday. I'm impressed.
Yes, no, there's one thing I can assure you though, Hoops, that bloke doesn't talk to me.
Okay, Jason out in the reasonable line.
Just
Maybe
a bit quick again, I think,
too.
mate. Oh, Katie, going to catch up with you. Good to see you. And having a good time down at Broady.
We got Dean from Geelong.
Yeah, Dean watching from Geelong, mate. We've got viewers from everywhere at the moment.
I think if it was overcast in Geelong, it'd be a tad colder than this.
Yes. I'm sure you and Mary are having a great time down there, Katie. I hope that Mary doesn't lead you astray. Look at this starting to work its way back in now. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Geez, I'll tell you what.
Another good shot
I'd
from Mal.
love to be able to play on something like this, mate. It's just absolutely beautiful to watch.
So once again, Ayden's on the mat in a awkward position.
Very close.
He's trying hard here. They're just going to duck on him.
Yeah, geez, that's a good... And that's very hard pace to play, isn't it, Graham? Yeah, it's very hard to play.
Yep. But he has been half a bowl out with about 4 of those shots now.
Yeah.
And, you know, half a bowl is on this sort of green. There's a lot of people that would envy that. Mal's gone for cover.
He's definitely gone for cover. He knows how far that kiddie will run if he does happen to touch it, mate.
Yep.
No, I don't think the young man will change too much here. Even if he sits that second bowl, sits and stays, he'll lock in second shot. So
He will. So there's a 3 at the moment.
Yep.
He's given it a tad more air, but he's dropped his weight. Now all he's got to do is get here for second.
Great looking bowl here.
Oh, shot. What a great shot.
Great bowl.
Yeah.
Well played.
Good, sensible bowl. He's now 1 down. They got options. The bowl's jammed.
Yeah. The only thing is the way that's set up now, and I say that's jammed in there, is a good second shot. He's really got to dead draw it now because that kiddie is going to go basically straight back to that shot in behind the head.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if they play weight, they've got to play about 15 feet of weight to get it to ricochet off that bowl and go somewhere. But he certainly eased the pain.
Yeah, I knew she would be, Katie. I knew she'd be a bad influence on you.
That's a bit quick from Max. But it's not a bad bowl there.
You enjoy your day with Jackie and Gary too. A couple of good people to catch up with there, Katie. And I'm sure Mary will enjoy herself also too.
Well, Jason has
He
given
doesn't
this
want
a chance.
Just crack an egg on this. If he cracks an egg, he could be
Yeah.
3 down.
Yeah, crack an egg's not the option.
No.
That sort of weight is not so bad because it should ricochet out into the open
Well,
if it comes off the bowl.
100% correct, yeah.
Max not happy.
He's going to be awfully
he's
close.
tight.
Going to be awfully close to the kitty.
He did not like that. And he's got a toucher out of it.
Yeah, but he's given him something to rest on now, though, too, hasn't he?
He does.
Now, Jason really has
And
to change his hand here.
He's
play
also
backhand.
changed the journey of the jack. It's now not going to hit that bowl behind. Yes, a bit more weight. He's got a result here. That's a good shot.
Now that'll go back on the tee.
And that makes Mel's bowl back here rather valuable.
Look, very good. Yep. And that was a very good covering bowl by Mel.
Yeah. That's a good shot by Jason.
Yeah, good bowl. He's given young Ayden every opportunity.
Well, the one good thing on this green is that those short bowls are not going to get in your road.
Yes.
You can draw around anything. Probably forehand will be the easier hand.
Hey, good on you, Robbie, up in Rockhampton. And the South Townsville boys are running second. Pretty good effort by him, Robbie, that's for sure. I saw Blakey's comments there this morning, mate.
Shot here, Malcolm.
Yeah,
Great
bowl.
shot.
Geez, that's good shooting. Well, look at that. That is good shooting.
Is it clear? Oh, it's unlucky. So Mel on a reasonable line again, with reasonable weight again.
He's played this very well once
He's
again.
played 2 good bowls here.
Is he going to stop though?
Possibly not.
It's going to keep running.
But he gave it every chance.
Yep.
Ooh, you're worried about how tight this is. Just needs to skirt those. Oh, unlucky. 2.
Yep.
Be interesting to see. I thought Mel might go long after that. After those last few bowls, he seemed to relish that long length to the tee. He's actually dropped one in short. It's a good start for Mel and Max, but I don't know that it's a full indication of how young Ayden's bowled, or Jason. Had been a touch unlucky.
This is going to really try him out, mate.
This one will. Oh,
It's just going to, yeah.
Morning, David Clapham. So Max with his second bowl, he has corrected well.
He has, once again.
Yes.
Has done very well. Put Jason straight onto his backhand.
He's got it out there.
He's going to be awfully close here, Hoops.
He will be. You wouldn't want the hole. No, he hasn't got the hole. Very good bowl.
Yep. Good second shot.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd that cloud cover go?
I've lost confidence in your influence.
I told you, mate, that bloke doesn't talk to me. Jesus.
So Mel jumps on the backhand.
Yeah, nice short end.
I think he's quick.
Yeah, it does. It did look that way when it left the hand. It just left a little bit too smoothly, didn't it?
But he does have shots, so that bowl there is not a bad bowl.
Yep.
So Ayden is just going to duck at the end.
Yeah, he really
Wait's
wanted
good
the edge
again.
of that bowl, didn't he?
Mm. Look at his weight, so good. Be probably a bit of an education for Ayden to play on this. So
Yes.
as good as Cohen has those greens at Alcester, I don't think they're running 19.
No, I'm quite sure.
So doesn't hurt the young man to have the experience. He's given this more air. Just dropped his weight.
Yeah. On your David, so good luck to Ian, Jeremy Cooper and Ian Croker. B-grade singles final at Stafford. 9:30. There you go, up in Cairns, get along. Support a great little club.
So Max.
A little trial will be worth a few. Just
Yes.
looking the way it's set. I tell you what, he's got a beautiful grass line on this too, Hoops.
He's out there.
It's just starting to work its way into the head now. He's not going to be far away.
He's just around. But once again, great spot.
Well, perfect weight for what he's after too, because
Yep.
that would bring everything back into play then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's... So, Jason, he's well out as well. He's got Ayden interested. He, once again, just hangs that tad of weight.
Yeah, but that is a very, very good bowl there.
Yep.
Hey, good on you, Andrew. Over in Adelaide, mate.
Oh, Max not happy.
He's turned his back on that
The
immediately.
last time he did that, he drew second shot.
Yeah,
And look at this come home.
it's not badly weighted.
He should be that happy
I'd
more
be real
often.
happy with that one.
That'd do me.
I know for a fact Robbie would be doing handstands if he got that close.
So, Jason doesn't need much of an adjustment on this bowl.
Awfully close.
It's happened to him
Once
again.
again.
That half a jack. They have been a tad unlucky with their results.
Mary, I can't see Katie leading you astray. I think it may be reversed. That's what happens when these single chicks come out from Canada, mate. They run amok. Have you noticed that, Hoops?
No, there's not too many come here.
On you, Mary. You have a great day.
Must be a Gold Coast thing.
Ah, dear, Mary's. She's our star in our five-a-side team, mate.
Oh, okay.
We put together a few years ago. She comes out every year for the Australian Open, and she's the only person I know that we had her playing the singles, the pairs, the triples, and the fours, because none of us wanted to play. Good on you, Mary. Look forward to catching up with you and Katie.
Oh, Max. Mel, sorry. He's put this in a nice spot.
Rain at Urangan, is it? Okay. Just had the call.
Well, they don't care. They've got a roof.
Yeah, that's true too.
These blokes, if it's a slight drizzle, the
It won't be too
shade
bad.
gives you a little bit of help, and then it starts to drip.
Yeah.
But generally in the middle of those waves, so you just got to be aware where to stand.
I think you're dead right there too, James. You don't have to be dead to be stiff. You're dead right there, mate.
Yeah. He's not on a bad line here.
Is he going to get back? It's just starting to work its way
It's
back
trying
in there.
its
He's not far
hardest.
away.
It's trying its hardest. Oh, he's done it again.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
He is so unlucky.
You've got to be joking. How many times has he done that this morning?
It's about 3 or 4.
That is just, he's a good 3 down now from a great bowl. Good morning, Timmy Phillips. How are you, Timmy?
You'll never walk alone, Tim.
Watch out. See you soon. Definitely looking forward to it, Mary. As always.
I think anything behind from Mel here would be a good bowl because...
Well, I think you'll find that, and that's probably pretty close to being in the count too, I reckon.
Yep. So Ayden's got a choice. He can play that really lovely weight he's been playing, or he can smack it. He doesn't have a lot behind.
You can just see a bit of rain coming in here now.
Yep. Yeah.
Feel that?
Yep.
Just a bit of mist, yeah. Look at that. See, it's on my phone. Okay, what's he going to play?
He's going to probably play that good weight that he's been playing. And he's given this a big chance. Whether it holds...
Just going to cut. Geez, that's a great try by the young man. That is a very good try, you know.
Yeah. He's probably walking around the bowls green now thinking, why am I doing this?
But the young bloke's played some sensational bowls.
He's, half a jack. And on a speed of green like this, that's pretty good.
Yeah. On you, Timmy. There's a question for you, mate. Oh, Craig Stone. Mate, didn't you read the notice when you got the beep, mate? We were on it, had no Cronulla supporters allowed, Craig. Come on, mate. Dave Dodd says, what speed is the green running?
It's about 18.5 today.
It's a bit slower than yesterday.
Yeah, about a second slower.
Nothing to do with the rain that's been on it, I can assure you of that.
I'll tell you, if it does rain on it, it'll speed up straight away.
Yeah.
Did you notice when the siren started that Robbie went and hid?
I noticed that. I can't see him anywhere. And he's that conscientious. He's taking his biscuits with him because he knows I'm hungry. Go on ya, Craig.
Great start by Max again. He's leading very well.
Mate, he's setting it up, isn't he? Like, I mean, Jason's not playing that badly, but young Ayden has been so unlucky. Now, Jason, he got the kitty. It's the first time they hit the kitty and haven't given shot away.
Yeah. But once again, another half of that kitty, and it's right behind his bowl.
Yeah.
It's just that half a kitty out.
But playing on a green this quick, though, Hoops, whether it be carpet or grass, and that's what happens a lot, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You just continually get the edge of the committee. It's a bit like being a Cronulla supporter, I guess, just disappointing in the long run.
I've got a very good mate in Ipswich. Was a school teacher. I think he's retired now.
Yep.
I've never known a more committed Cronulla supporter in all my days.
Oh, mate, you haven't met Craig Stone.
Well, he should meet Bevan Baker because the two of them probably could tell you every Cronulla player back to God knows when.
Back to Rick Burke.
Yeah, or one of the not so pretty men in football called Gavin Miller.
Gavin Miller, oh yes.
Steve Rogers probably the greatest Cronulla player they've ever had. He was...
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Go back in the old days though, mate, with Tommy Bishop. And
Yeah.
remember I was talking to a South Sydney player once, and he was telling me they're playing the match of the day at the Sydney Cricket Ground, and the referee, Keith Page, was yelling out to Johnny Sattler to get up, and he swung around and he said, "I can't, Tommy Bishop's got his teeth in my chest." He said, "How can I get up?" So it taught me one thing, that Tommy Bishop did not
I remember that.
have false teeth.
Yeah. I remember, there's a great shot.
From young age.
It's good to see.
It's about time he got one, mate.
Yeah,
it really
it's
is.
good to see. Well, Bishop started the stoush in that grand final when he clobbered someone and then ran behind Cliff Watson.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, Cliffy. What a front rower he was.
I'm giving my age away now.
Yeah.
So I like to remember the 69 grand final, being an old Balmain supporter.
Oh, yes. Was it Lenny Colleen?
Len Colleen, South African winger.
Yep, left footer.
And
Ball straight up.
And he kicked the ball straight up and down. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Remember seeing, I'm showing my age here now, I remember seeing Keefy Barnes play one day, and it was 10 metres at Leichhardt Oval. 10
Great
metres.
bowls.
Great bowl there from young Ayden. 10 metres inside his own half, and he's got a penalty. And he's had a shot for gold. And everybody's going, there's no way in the world you reach it. Well, it was the ball was still going up as it went over the goalpost.
Yeah.
Back in the good old days, mate.
Oh, yeah. There was a Frenchman that came out in the 60s called Puig Aubert.
Yep.
And he was probably one of the first ones that did a soccer style
Kick around the corner.
He never missed.
Yeah, that's ever so true. G'day, Cam. How are you? No bowling for you today, mate? You're old, Brian. Good on you, Stoney. Love your work, son. That's two sensational bowls there from young Ayden.
Yeah. And I'm pleased for him because he was...
He hasn't played that badly,
He didn't drop
mate.
his head. He was just getting frustrated.
Yes.
And understandably, because he'd played some awesome bowls for no results.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
There's that misty stuff again. Hope
Yes.
it doesn't affect the electronics.
No, I don't think it will.
We'll see the hair stand up on Robbie's chin.
I can see it getting a bit heavier over here, though.
Yep.
It's just light, isn't it? It's like a little mist.
Oh, Jason's made this.
He's made that probably
into
4
a
shots.
4.
He's
Yeah.
probably made that 4 shots with that bowl.
Yeah. So, Max, at worst, needs to draw inside those 2 blue bowls.
Yeah. And he has played some unbelievable bowls here this morning.
He's got a nice line. It all comes down to weight with this.
Tell you what, he's got
Mal's-
Mal interested.
He has
Oh,
got,
no.
Oh, he's starting to pull the pin.
Yep.
Tell you what.
It's still not too far. I don't know why he
Pretty
pulled the
fair
pin there,
second
mate.
shot.
I'd still be watching it if I was them.
Yep.
Oh, Robbie won't turn that
A big light.
big light off.
No.
Notice though too, see all the players out there, see their shadows? You've noticed Robbie when he walked past, he hasn't got a shadow? You notice that?
I've noticed a few things.
Yeah.
I noticed he ran around in the wet yesterday and he had 2 drip marks on him.
He didn't even get wet, mate.
Ah.
And it was belting down. It's not fair. This is where I think he should be handicapped when he plays bowls. He has his unfair advantage over everybody else.
Well, for the first time, Mel and Max have to have a discussion.
Yeah, because the first time they haven't been holding shot.
Yeah. And he might have a problem here if he plays onto Ayden's bowl, whether the jack runs onto the second of Ayden's bowl. If it misses, he's got a couple of nice catches, but it just looks like it's going to collect.
He definitely has, hasn't he? G'day, Juddy. Yeah, mate, he's been playing well, Juddy. Just no luck for the young man, mate. But gee whiz, he has been playing well, buddy.
He has been in the area. Well, Max is quite wide here. Mal, sorry. Okay. He's probably not bad weight.
Yeah, ideal.
He does have to be careful, I suppose. His bowl goes out and
Yep.
they're back to 4 down. That mist is still coming down. Nick Gosley, forever the thoughtful man, walking behind cameras.
Yep. Didn't want anyone to notice. G'day, Karen. How are you this morning?
So, what's Ayden up to here?
Trying to set this back bowl. He's going to do it too. Yeah, well played.
So, I just wonder whether they're setting this up so that he can sort of have a nudge at the second shot. So it is worth 4 and they are down 11. So they... Well, Mel's on a good line here.
Awfully close, mate.
Oh,
What a bowl.
well,
That is sensational.
That is an awesome bowl, and it sorts that shot out. So that's the shot. According to Jason, Mel has just dead drawn that.
Yeah, you couldn't get a better bowl than that, really, mate.
No, they do have the back if he wants to go at this.
Yep, I think he is.
Just
Nearly got the edge of that. He come very close to the edge.
He did.
G'day, Hawley. How are you, mate? What are you doing down in Coffs Harbour, mate? Well, I'll tell you what, that was that good a bowl. He actually got shot out of that. Mal?
Yep, he certainly did.
Yet, once again, young Ayden, so close to the edge of that bowl.
Yeah. He's played 2 perfect draw shots with his first 2 bowls and walks away 1 down. I suppose when you're young, if you learn how frustrating this game can be early, it sets you up for the rest of your career in bowls.
Yeah, it does.
He's certainly not playing like someone who deserves to be 12-0 down. He
couldn't agree more.
But give it to Max and Mal. They've been very consistent.
Karen, is that you or is that Peter using up all of your data? Oh, yeah, Karen. Yeah, once again, a great starter there from Max once again. It's only been about 4 foot just in front of the kitty.
Jason's just a bit quick.
Just a bit runny. Jason should be used to something like this because he used to be a member of Pine Rivers.
On the old track?
Went with the old pine carpet, so...
I had nightmares about that.
A few years since he's played there, I must admit, though. Now at the Algester Bowls Club in the Cunningham district.
I had 1 game on that old carpet.
Only one. I had a few games on it, mate.
I'd had a knee operation and I was getting over it, and they picked me to lead in a Premier League game.
Yep.
At Pine. And I thought, oh well, I won't have to put much effort into this. Walked in, got my bowls out of my bag, looked over, and the opposition lead was Michael Breen. I then got a lesson on how to play the pine carpet.
Yeah, it still goes pretty well on an old Michael. Oh, great bloke too, Breen.
Yeah, awesome bloke.
Absolutely. See a beautiful weighted bowl there from Jason. Just a little bit more grass required.
But he was quite good about it. He gave me a bowls lesson for nothing.
Mate, that's pretty good of him.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're the only one that's received that over a period of time, though, Hoops.
Yeah, that makes me feel better.
I'm quite sure there's been quite a few that Michael has taught.
The funny thing is he doesn't care what surface it is.
No, he's, well, I think he's pretty well known for carpet, but, mate, I've seen him play on grass plenty of times too, and he can give you a lesson on that too very easily.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of playing with him once at Caloundra, and he was our MVP by a long way. He actually played second.
Yep.
And I asked him to play a running shot one end, and there were some blokes from Pine Rivers beside us, and they all collapsed laughing.
Champion guy, mate.
Yeah.
Good on you, Karen. Go and enjoy your bowls too, eh? I just thought it might have been Peter trying to use all your data up, Karen, that's all.
Another good bowl from young Ayden. Fair effort
was
from
fair
Mal.
effort.
Here
Look at this
too.
bowl here from Mal, though. See, now,
just run behind it.
Now, why couldn't he return the favour and pick up the kitty and take it to Hayden, like the Hayden's done to them? So yeah, monotonous this morning.
He's well out there again.
Hey, good on you, Hawley, you have a great time, mate. It's very good looking
All
bowl
of the
here.
jack this time. No. Good. Oh, is he good enough for shot?
I think it may be. Robbie will have to get a side angle of that, I reckon, for us to judge.
Yep.
Yep, definitely shot.
Close for two.
I'll tell you what, yeah.
So last in his first two bowls, he had well
right
within
on
a mat length. This end, he's got two bowls in a mat length. I think if you look across the green, there's not too many people doing that with two bowls in succession.
No, the young man is playing. He really has been unlucky here this morning. There's no doubt about that. It really has been hitting the kitty and just getting the edge of it though.
So Max, tighter line, the way his bowls have been turning. Well, has it turned? So he's put him behind.
Good morning, Ian. Watching from Dunedin.
Jason's probably under here. Yes. And would have been brilliant weight with the right grass.
Absolute.
So Max is now
looking for
his favourite forehand, and he's looking to sit that bowl.
Yep.
Any touch on the jack would have to be favourable for them. Oh, I think he's quick out there. So Jace just needs to address his grasp. His weight was great. And if he gets this in behind, it'll be a very useful bowl. Yep.
Yep. Pretty handy.
Very good. That was a wide one coming from the. I wondered if we'd had a change of bowls then from the other green, other rink. So Malcolm, well out again.
On a good track.
Max right in the middle.
Awfully close.
He's run through. Whether it's enough to get second shot.
No. Probably got second shot, I reckon. Hoops, yeah. Now the young man's really got to beat that bowl there, yeah.
Puts a roll on it, he makes three.
Yeah.
Is he using dynamics?
Mate, this turning pretty well. He's awfully close.
He doesn't want the jack.
Oh, no.
It's happened again.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. I feel for him.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, you want to take everything sharp away out of his bowls bag at the moment and hide it.
I'll give him his due. He's held it together, though. He's had enough bad luck for 4 games. And he's held it together really well.
Yep.
He can make a couple here with a shot onto the shot bowl. Yep. It's a piece of that. According to Jason, he can make 4 with a few rolls on that bowl.
Yep. Oh.
Might be wide.
Yeah, a bit quick, I think, mate.
He deserves an in-off here.
He's not going to get it, though.
Feel for the young fella.
You've got to feel for him.
Yeah. Looks like they're measuring my bowls for shot over there. They've got an 8 metre tape out.
An 8 metre tape out. I still think it's going to be long enough, though.
They got a lot of bend in them, those things. Okay, Max and Mel out to a 13-0 lead. That with a touch of luck, it probably still should be a lead, but not quite that.
Yep.
Let's see if they pull it tight. Oh no, it's well in. Great start from Max.
Yep.
Brilliant start.
Absolutely. Puts the pressure on straight away, doesn't it?
Yes. A little bit tighter from Jason, but if he's got a tad of weight, it'll help. It's just going to duck on him. When that sun's out, the sunlight's getting on everything. Terrible stuff.
Yeah, good call there from Juddy. He said, don't bother buying lottery tickets, mate. Talking to the young bloke.
Yeah.
Out of luck, you reckon, mate, eh?
Oh, look at this from Max.
Yeah, just pounding it on now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's driving the nail in, that is. It's good leading, though. You can't take it away from him. He has played well. They've both played well.
Gee, that call out there.
Yeah.
Someone. What a classic.
All right, Jason just needs to get down. And rocks in for second.
Yep, good bowl.
Oh, Cam McClellan is from Canada. He's talking about the forest fires yesterday.
Yesterday, yes.
Hopefully not too bad or damaging. We call them bushfires. So Malcolm's gone round the back. Ayden trying to drop in onto the shot bowl.
Not going to be too far away.
No, he's not a long way away. He's got it. Great shot. Great shot.
Great bowl.
Made 2.
Yep.
I'm wondering how the bowling gods are going to take this off him. Mal sticking to his forehand.
Well, he did last time, didn't he?
And he's not a long way away.
Just a little bit underdone. But he's opened it up for himself.
He's opened up for that shot.
He has, hasn't he?
Yes. So, I think he's a bit tight, young Ayden, but he did the damage with the first. He gets a bit further. He's not going to be entirely useless out there. The jam on the jack.
Okay, Max really played some telling bowls here this morning. What's he got?
Just a good positive draw on the forehand.
Yeah, he's got the opportunity. He's got plenty of catches in place.
He certainly does.
Lucky 13. And on you, Michael.
He's starting to come home to look at this. Might be just quick.
Michael reckons that the plan has worked, mate. Max and Mal are stuffed because they're now on the unlucky 13.
Yeah, got 13.
He does not want the kitty.
Definitely doesn't want the kitty. I don't think he's got the kitty.
Awfully close.
Got the
inside
edge.
edge.
Of that bowl. Rolls in.
Ooh.
Probably made 3.
He probably has made 3 out of that.
But there's a little bit of danger just behind the head.
Yeah, absolutely there. Oops.
Oh no, Max doesn't. The last 2 he didn't like have turned into good ones.
Look at this.
And he's...
Look at this.
Oh,
Look at this.
You're kidding.
Gee whiz,
As
I
I
hated
said
that
last
too,
time,
mate.
he
I hated that too, mate.
Oh, dear.
dear.
He did not like that out of the hand at all. Jason.
Awfully close.
Bang, bang. Oh.
And that's the type of luck they had.
Yes.
Just got the wrong side of it, yes.
If I was Ayden standing down here and saw Max shaking his head and wringing his hands,
I'd try and stop that ball.
Yeah, I'd go and kick it.
I'd lay in front of the end. You're not coming. Oh, dear.
So, Mal, probably looking backhand. Any sort of trail is brilliant.
On your Pedro. That'll do me. I'm picking my bowls up. Good on you, mate. Well spoken, I reckon. Oh, dear. One thing I absolutely love is, Hips, I love the banter we have with our viewers.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit long from Mal.
Yeah, well spoken there, Michael. I must admit, I've thrown the bowls cloth in, mate. It was white. I must admit that, Michael.
Ah, brother. How you doing, mate? Ran to each other at state titles.
Yep.
For a good day.
Good bloke, Michael.
Oh, Tottenham fan.
Tottenham fan, is he? I've just been reading about Ange.
Yeah, I had to say.
They're trying to sack him.
They are, but I was so pleased for him that he won that title.
Yeah. Well, he said halfway through the season that he was concentrating on the European Cup.
Well, it's easy to say when you're down the table.
Yeah, that's ever
You've
so
got to
true.
say something, but they
Couldn't
won
agree
it.
more,
which
but
is-
they won it, so.
Yeah, which is good for them. Now the test comes for the owner.
Yeah.
So, Mal on a better line with better weight. Oh, this looks rather devastating.
Who's going to make it? Whoa.
Oh, maybe 2.
Yep, 2 down. I think I heard.
Yeah.
I think I heard Jason say.
Yep. Play bowl onto bowl.
Yeah.
A little bit lucky that Mal didn't get that jack full. It would have been a lot more than 2. But it's still hidden it. Put it in a very difficult place for Ayden to get at.
To get to.
Forehand with a little bit of weight. Get onto the black bowl at the front or his own bowl.
You've got to be joking. You got to be joking.
As Robbie said, another half a bowl.
Yeah.
Talk about being in the area and getting nothing. But to give the other boys credit,
Yeah.
the bowls in the head. If Jack moves and you got more than them, the chances are you're going to end up with shot, and they played quite well. So still at about the 3/4 length.
Yep.
The boys are locked in on this. And here comes Max on his forehand again.
He's not going to be too far away.
A long way away. This looks a bit quick from Jason.
Yep.
Getting down. So, Max changed hands. For good reason, I might add.
Yeah, look at this. Just to show he can play at both hands.
Probably played the wrong hand with his first one. Good shooting.
Just a little bit underdone with this one here, Jason.
Yeah, brother, it was good to catch up. And the one thing about Ange is, if they sack him and someone picks them up, they know they're 2 years away from a trophy.
Yeah.
I love that statement. I saw the interview, Brian, and he said to a reporter, mostly I win a trophy in my second year, and then he corrected himself. He said, no, I always win a trophy
In the second year. Yeah.
So if you talk about putting a touch of pressure on yourself, but he did it.
Yeah.
And I saw it was, I think it was worth about £100 million.
Yeah, and that's correct, yes. Like even to get into the
Champions League.
Well, even to get back in that Premier League, I think from the tier below, I think it's worth about £140 minimum.
200 million. They had that game just recently.
Recently, yeah. Huge money. What a great bowl here from the young man. Just running through.
Yeah, the money over there is ridiculous.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It is.
And I read about their annual wage bill.
Yeah.
Manchester City's annual wage bill is £201 million. So that's $400 million.
Yep.
Australian. So Mal again, another good bowl.
Yeah, they're really starting to rock them in there now.
Yeah, to give them their due, they have peppered the head and had a lot of bowls around Jacks. I think Ayden's underdone this.
Just a little bit underdone with this one, yeah. Probably the worst bowl the young man's played.
Yeah, I'd say so.
He has played exceptionally well. Yeah, he's been pretty consistent, that's for sure, Juddy. I couldn't agree more.
Right. Max holding 3. There's that misty stuff again, Brian.
Just starting again, mate, yeah.
And the worst thing is that big light's on as well.
It is, the big light is on.
Oh, Max has walked away, so this must be good.
It's got to be a toucher. Learnt that so far.
Goodness me.
Yep.
Another shot.
No wonder he's filthy. He didn't get chalk on his bowl.
Yeah. So Jason giving it some nice. Yeah, he's probably going to cut underneath though. He's walked away again. Oh dear, oh dear. This is better than the last one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
a shocker, isn't it?
It's great bowls.
I could see his disappointment.
5 of the 6 score.
Yeah. There's great bowls there by Max.
Oh, Jace with a bit of weight. He's
had
got something here.
I've had enough of this.
Yeah. Killed it. All right, we start again.
Yep. So I've had enough of this.
He only just killed
Good
it.
bowl too, mate.
Yeah,
It only just went out, didn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon if it didn't go out, he would have been about 3 down.
Well, he's holding 2.
Yes, he is.
A lot of room for young Mel, but
I don't think they're going to be in the count though at the end of these 4 bowls somehow.
They're certainly not 4 down like they were. So
Yep.
good result. Or 5 down, I think they were. Good shot, good result. 2 skippers played, 2 bowl singles.
Yep.
The last time it was on a tee, Mel had 2 within a mat length, I think.
Yeah. He did too. 2 sensational bowls. Well, he's put it out there.
He has. This is not bad.
It's going to be good enough for 1, mate.
Yep.
If it stops.
It'll stop. Where the sun's on the carpet, it'll be a tad slower.
Slower. Yeah, 100% correct. I agree with that because the sun's on me at the moment.
Oh, hot.
No, 100% slower. I tell you what, good-looking bowl here from young Ayden.
He's drawn a cracker.
That is a sensational bowl.
Well played, young man.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Good to see.
Yep. So Mel loses a yard, draws a shot.
That's a pretty true call, that, Michael. That's for sure.
What is that?
Pretty true call.
Yeah, fair call.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't.
Well,
hello.
He's returned the favour for 1.
It's happened.
It's happened. On the 9th end, ladies and gentlemen, Mal has actually returned the favour.
Ayden should go down and declare the head. He'll draw another one.
Oh, mate, he played it so well, didn't he?
Yes.
But, mate, do not go near the kitty, please, son. Please.
He's well down.
Yep.
He may be a touch long, but he gave it some air. Sits this, he might be a chance. Nope.
1 shot.
Got the one.
Jason's got the mat.
And it's right on the
And
tee.
he's looked at Max and says, what do I do? Oh, dear. What Michael said there is 100% correct. For those of you on the other one, Michael Beverton says, I reckon Jason and Ayden have probably played worse bowls in a game and won by a dozen shots. I think you're 100% correct, mate. Our luck's changing. Yeah, mate. They have played well, though, Michael. They just, as you know, had no luck whatsoever. But as Hoop said, and it's a very true statement, Max and Mal have played absolutely sensational bowls also. I mean, the score doesn't deserve to be what it is, but the game has been good quality, though.
It has. Just a little bit quick from Jason.
Yep.
But as we found out last end, they're not going to hurt there, but they might hurt on the bank. They do.
Too far away with this one, mate.
Yeah, Max is back to his normal routine.
Yep. I'm going
Wow.
to... Yeah, great bowl. I'm just going to go and get my cap.
I think you should. There's a lot of skin on that head to protect. Good reply here from Jason. Just around the back. Max's first bowl has made life difficult on this end already. And Max again. It's another good bowl. Maybe tad short. Yeah, it's pulled up short. Well, Brian just took his life in his own hands. He just ripped one of Robbie's biscuits out. Check if he's got any fingers left when he comes back. Pretty rude, Robbie. So, Ayden just repeat his draw shots from the last couple of ends and trying very hard to get to it. It needs to hold on. Mel is well out. Anything behind here for Malcolm will be a good shot. He's going to be behind and on the tee. Very good covering bowl. And, oh, he's not a happy camper with this one. It's just didn't quite correct. Free shot for Mel with his second bowl. And well out again. Well, Michael, I don't know if Pialba will go. If someone wants to give us 7 or 8 million to do it, we'd be happy recipients. But yeah, the expense of putting 2 covers on any green is rather large for the country clubs that don't have huge bank balances and large memberships. And maybe possibly could look at a merger of 2 clubs in Hervey Bay to sort of solidify membership and sponsorships and so on. But I love the grass greens at Pialba, and it's such a good little club with good people. I'm not sort of in a hurry to see it go anywhere. But when you retire, Mick, and you have, that spare 7 or 8 million that you've got from your superannuation, feel free.
Oh, mate, Bezo would have more than that, wouldn't he?
Oh, that's only what he tells us about. He's got to be careful with his tax.
He hasn't counted his ashtray money, mate. That's his problem.
Yeah, his bowls bag money. Mark Armstrong pulled all his coin out of his bowls bag a couple of months ago, and there was over $65 in there.
That'd be right.
Yeah. That was about 5 minutes worth of sales from his shop.
Morning, Bonnie. Okay, he's still got a couple of shots there by looks of it there, Hoops.
Yeah. Jason's had a couple.
Robbie's got the fan out. He must be feeling a bit conscious it's a bit warm here, mate. He's putting the fan out for us.
It's not for us. It's going to blow the hot air off the computer onto us. Yeah, electronics don't react well to heat.
Ah, that's just nice, Hoops.
Yeah.
Nice breeze blowing in now, mate.
Thanks, Robbie.
Thanks, Robbie. Appreciate your consideration, mate.
Put it on medium instead of high. Straight away, the wind started blowing. Look at the trees down the back. That's a hell of a fan.
It's blowing a gale on there. It's doing the whole road.
I want to know what brand's that. So Mal and Max just piling the pressure on now.
What a great bowl here.
Yeah, good bowl.
That'll cool it down there, mate.
So Ayden trying to ease the pain. He's not a long way away from this. Got one.
That is a great bowl.
Yeah, good shot.
Once again, he has played a very good bowl.
Yeah. Well, he does have some issues, though. He can't attack because he's got no tee. He's got no backwood.
Backwards, yeah.
Yeah, he's very limited in what he can do. And once again, Mal and Max have constructed a head that sort of restricts the shot
Look
selection.
at this bowl here from Mal, though.
Yeah, another great shot.
That is a great bowl, mate. Yeah. That's well played. 2 shots. Looks like their run's over, mate.
Yeah, they won one in a row and
that's it.
Got stopped. But stopped by good bowls.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
You wonder. I don't know the situation with. G'day, Brian Stumer, the hard-working man from Hervey Bay Bowls Club, Mr. Bowlslink of the Fraser Coast District.
Does a great job, mate.
He does.
Does a fantastic job. Yeah, good on you, Scott. Well, again, they're keeping it pretty short here, Hoops. They're having great success at this length, aren't they?
They are. And
once again, Max is not that far away. Just probably around about 3 foot, 4 feet.
He'll probably force himself onto the backhand again
and draw a toucher, like he has done,
and wring his hands and not like it.
Yes. Jason turned around and said, "I've got you."
Oh,
just keep running. Yep, he's changing.
Yep. He's out there. He's just a bit quick.
Yep.
That's when he's changed over. That's probably the worst bowl he's put down.
Yeah.
All right, Jason.
Like cat. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Scott.
Just dropped his weight.
He was 8 teams on 30 points.
Have they all won 3 games?
Yep.
It's unusual.
Oh, absolutely.
We had a carnival at Pyalba the other day, and there were 4 games, 1 4-game winner.
1 4-game winner.
1 3.5 game.
Mm.
And then the rest went from 3 down, but 8. So there's a lot of sorting out to be done in the next 2 games, or this game and the next. I see Darren Redmond's over there playing Nick Gosley.
Yes.
So
I see Nick's in front though, 11-4.
Yep. So that's 2 of the winners playing each other.
Yeah.
Great shot, young Ayden.
That's a great bowl, mate.
Very
the thing about it though, there's 15 teams with just 1 loss.
Yeah. Oops, ask Brian what Channel 14 is for.
That can only be one person, Joshua Beattie.
Another great shot. Well played,
2 great
man.
bowls, mate.
Yep.
Joshy. So when Robbie goes away, we normally go to karaoke.
I see.
Channel 14. That's when Robbie leaves me in charge of all the controls, which happens a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I see your point, Michael, but the thing is that Mal plays at Urangan, and their carpet there is probably 3.5 seconds slower than this. So it's no walk in the park for them as well.
That's what you call a test of bowls, mate.
It is.
That's what you call it.
Understand down where young Ayden and Jason are from is predominantly grass greens.
Yes.
So yeah, this is rather an education. The middle green is a good 3 seconds slower than this as well. So I think they played both their games on the middle green yesterday. So this is their introduction to it. Malcolm did have a game down here yesterday. Pretty fair. Not sure how short that bowl of Mel's is in front.
Yeah, not 100% sure there, Hoops.
And just for fun, Max has gone back to his forehand.
Hard to tell even on that angle.
Oh, he's dropped under.
Yep.
And gets a walk.
Yeah.
And blocked it off that hand. Yeah, possibly only 2.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, a little touch on... Oh, he's dived into his own. And it's certainly made sure that backhand
is gone.
It's not going to be used too often.
Okay, Mal.
Mal thinks he's only 2 down.
Yep.
But if Ayden could get one of his half jack touches now a short way, he makes a 4. That's where he needs one. I'd say Mal on the forehand, just a draw shot. Look quick out of the hand. There it is. Ooh, only rocked it in. Draw shot from Ayden with 9 inches of weight. 4 shots. Even 6.
On his forehand.
He's given it a chance out there. Oh, he doesn't want to be too quick. Hole will be good. Good thought.
Well left, son.
Yes. At long last, he didn't get that edge.
I could see it happening.
So Mal got to correct a fair bit on weight here, and he has.
Yeah, he's played this pretty well.
He's in the area. His front bowl.
Onto that. Bang, bang.
Oh, my goodness. It's rocked out.
Oh, maybe just fell backwards.
One. I think it's 1 to Ayden. His jack now has got to be his outside bowl. He's given it a lot more grass.
Just his.
Just the one?
Just the one. Yep.
I'd like to see them go tee to tee, just for something different. Tell you what makes a lot of difference we found yesterday is first game the boys went long.
Yep.
Just about all game. And didn't get their ends in. The second game they played a lot of short ends and got their ends in a piece of cake. So when you're on a green this quick, it makes a big difference to how many you play.
Yeah. And that's true.
Good start from Jason. Well done.
Yeah, good bowl there, mate. Beautiful weighted bowl.
Hello. Max, this will be the worst bowl he's put down for quite a long time.
He's going to start cutting from there, mate.
Yeah. So just a grass adjustment required, which we've got. Added a tad of weight, but it's coming home well. Just a yard.
Handy bowl there, that's for sure.
Ooh. Tight again from Max, but just the one.
Wide open for him. He's going to jump on the first. This, of course, the 12th end.
Just a tad. The angry little Kiwi's going out there. So, Mel, good line. Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, that's a great bowl. Well played.
He's given this a chance. Probably just wide with that sort of weight. Mal in a good area again.
Well, that's where they're coming from out that far, aren't they? It's just what's starting to work its way back into their head now. Not going to be too far away.
No, he's played two crackers.
He's egging it on, but I tell you what, it's not too far away at all.
Not too far away and hitting the Jackson. Hard taskmaster on himself. Two good shots. Jason just quick.
You play this really either hand, couldn't you? I mean, they've got the bowl coming in there of, hello, he's not happy, which tells me he's going to be shot.
No, he's actually got it right this time, but if he stays up...
Yeah, it's going to be handy.
It'll be very handy. Mal's happy. That's all you got to do is keep the skip happy. All right. Jason, good line. Has he given it enough? I think he has.
Just going to slip past.
Yeah. If he stayed up, he's given Ayden an option. But yeah, the other hand with Ayden's bowl coming in. Oh, no, this is another Max I don't like it bowl. But he is, yeah, he's right this time. Yeah. I think he sunk it. Still, he hasn't left Mal in a bad position. One near the ditch, holding two. Jack hidden.
Yeah, absolutely tucked away.
Hello, we got to wind up. Well, there's going to be bowls go nowhere, just the front one.
Just got the front one, mate.
It actually gets it more full. You look at that Charlie, and there could have been a result there. And Mal looking where danger is. He hasn't got too much.
Okay, Mal on the mat at the moment.
Forehand to come.
He's got plenty of room there to draw the shot, hasn't he?
Oh, yes. He's got most other things covered.
He
possibly just doesn't want to put one near the two. He's trying to get to the blue. Didn't quite do it.
Not quite.
Jason wants Ayden to just draw and flop off. It's the young fellow wants to know if he can get them both, and Jason doesn't think so. It would be an exceptional shot. He'd need thin edge on the front one. He's gone again. And he's killed it. Well, he's got the tee.
Oh, mate, it's two down.
Yeah. Well, he was two down anyway.
Yep. Still two down.
So, Mal last bowl. I think he might have drawn this. He has drawn to the tee really well.
Yep, that's three, mate.
Three.
Good pick up.
Yeah. And once again, just bowls around the jack. So where's your next assignment, Brian?
Not too sure. Where are we going to next, Robbie? Yep.
Okay.
2 nights at Helensvale. Yeah. We were going straight from here to Broadbeach, but Broadbeach have decided not to live stream.
Okay.
So 20 to 3. It's been the 13th end.
Yep, 2 to go. And 35 minutes, so they're going to get their ends in quite easily.
Yes, they are this morning, aren't they?
Just
Amazing what happens when it doesn't rain.
Yeah, just that's probably second and a half difference in the speed, and they played a lot of 3/4 to shorter length. Yeah, we were finding yesterday, Robbie was saying it's 10 or just over 10 minutes an end yesterday. And they did start the second game a little bit late. Or third game, sorry, a little bit late. Another great start.
Yeah, good bowl there from Max. Hey, Graham. How are you, Graham? Hope you're keeping well. Okay, Jason, looking a lot better with this one.
He is. That's a good shot.
It'll do me for shot, mate.
Yep, well played.
Bowl.
So does that mean that Robbie gets a couple of nights at home?
Yes, it does.
Wow. Not sure that'll be appreciated.
No, Julie will probably ring me. So can't you find somewhere to take him?
I reckon she might pay the money for Broadbeach. Oh, Malcolm's on the line here.
He's played this well.
Yeah, good shot, Mel. So, Ayden going to promote.
He's not going to be far away.
Make it better.
Yeah, great bowl.
Yeah, good shot. Makes it a lot better.
Yeah, after. Maria.
Mel again.
Yeah,
Another
not far
good,
away.
Oh, what a shot.
What a great bowl.
That is good bowl.
Is it going to fall over, Hoops?
Well, eventually.
Maria.
In the area again, Ayden.
Beautiful.
Do you think Mel's got shot? Or is the
Be
blue
pretty
ball?
close, mate. He probably can just get a shot of that angle down there. Yeah, I'd say there's definitely. Yep.
Different to the angle from behind, isn't it? The blue one looks a lot closer. So
Let's say this, mate. With all of the bowls to go, I haven't declared that as being shot at this
No.
particular stage. Hoops.
No, especially with Max on his forehand.
Yeah, ever so true.
He's ducked under.
Yeah.
This might spoil a shot. Oh.
No, I think you're still out and around that, mate.
Yeah, need to just roll that blue one once and a half and
Yeah.
danger being on the forehand. If he just gets an edge of the shot bowl, it's going to flop down in and be even harder to get at. It's on a fair line. Got his own coming in. Ooh.
That could be.
Just maybe rolled out.
Yeah.
Open it up for him, though. Max would like a tickle on this jack now. Oh, I think he's overdone this. But once again, they've got 3 bowls in behind on that side of the green. So, oh, no. Oh, well done.
Yep.
Yep.
Just 1 in, 1 out, really.
Gives Ayden a shot on the backhand. Draw to Mel's bowl and roll it a couple of times.
I think Mel's going to play backhand too, mate, and just try and sit that kitty through. He's got 3 shots over there on the left-hand side.
He does. Getting to that kitty might be an interesting exercise. It is, what, 3 or 4 inches off the bowl. But, oh, hello. Nah, it's all right, Robbie. Jason he's on the ball. He got Max out. So Mel's out there.
In fact, he's awfully close to this hoops.
Not a long way away. He's got his own. Ooh.
1 in, 1 out.
Yeah. It's probably 2 now. That is an expensive bowl by the look of it.
It'd be a nice one. They'd like to get that kitty out to the right-hand side of the line, though, hoops.
They would. They would. How they get it there?
It's pretty, yeah, I know. Good question.
He wouldn't even mind getting through the hole to
sit that bowl.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to touch the shot bowl.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's close to this hole. Boom.
Boom. Well, he's made it. Oh, just rolled back in.
He's got 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 down according to Mal.
Mal, yeah.
Dead-eye Mal. I just wonder if he could get the edge of that jack on a draw shot. See, I think he's only got to move it about 3 or 4 inches and those 2 in the side come in.
Yes, I'd say so too.
So, Mel, back to the backhand. Just try and replace that bowl.
Yeah, it is, mate. Still looking just a dead draw. This is worth about 4 or 5 shots.
Yep.
He's going to cover this out here instead. I think he's happy to drop the 1 or 2, being the second last end. He wanted to cover this, I'd say, hoops.
So, if you're 20 to 3 down, and that one bowl's holding you out of 3 or 4 shots, do you play an aggressive? Like Jason was just saying, you get the edge of that outside bowl and you get onto the other one.
Yeah, you could. Big opportunity getting both of them there, mate, and making a number.
It is. It is danger, but in the situation, there's no real danger.
You play it though, hoops, don't you? You know, you have to play it.
The way this young fella's played these weighted shots, he's not been a mile away on them.
And even outside edge of his own bowl there for Kitty.
Yep, he's just a bit wide with this.
Again, he had good weight though, didn't he?
Oh, hello.
Nearly got it that way.
That can't be all bad. As you say, if he'd have got the outside edge of the kitty,
he had the opportunity of getting that over there.
I think it was 2. Last end.
Yep. Good pick up. Okay, Jason.
Just going to drift under with pretty good weight.
Just for the viewers, I don't know if we've done this, but for the carnival with the generosity of these wonderful sponsors. First prize $3,000, second prize $2,100, third prize $1,400, fourth prize $800, fifth prize $700, sixth prize $600, seventh prize $500, eighth prize $400, ninth prize $300, and 10th prize 10 prizes $200. That's pretty good prize money spent all the way through there, Hoops.
Yeah, it certainly is. Worthwhile coming on the trip.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a good reply.
Yeah, great bowls.
Great shots.
Hey, lucky the skip remembers your last bowls, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, Chase, you're all over it, son.
Into my age, mate. 5 minutes later, you've forgotten.
Yeah, that's true too. Same as my age too, mate. Robbie keeps saying, "Where am I?" A little bit quick with this one. I think they're pretty keen to get their bowls nice and close to their bowls bag. No, it's the last end there, mate.
Put it in and he'll get it, come down here and put it straight in his bag. First into lunch.
That's it.
Beat the lineup.
Yeah.
This is the difference. Yesterday, that just about the whole top green was finished before anybody finished down here.
We're here today. But these they play short ends and they haven't mucked around though, Hoops, have they? You know what I mean? No. They've been into it, mate. So I think the young bloke's a little bit underdone grass line on this one.
He has.
He's played pretty reasonable grass and weight here in this game, but just a little bit underdone on both of them.
So, Mal trying to limit the damage. He's got a great grass.
He's on a beautiful line here, mate. Comes down to his weight. His bowl starts working its way into the head now. He's not going to be too far away. What a great bowl, Mal.
This is some sort of shot. He's just finished the game off if he's played.
Yep. Geez, that's well played.
Just a bit quick with Ayden. He's going to come home. Just a bit quick. Mel's a touch tighter with this.
Oh, he doesn't want that.
Found the gap.
Oh, just found the gap.
Put another one in the head.
Ah, Mr. Keats, good to see you out of bed, Phil.
Gee, it's early for him.
Mate, about time you got out of bed.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, mate, his lovely wife has been away for a week, mate, so...
She was probably up cooking breakfast for him. He's probably had breakfast in bed. More than likely still there, actually.
Still there, you reckon?
Yeah,
that's
Sherelle's...
Yeah, she spoils that man way too much, mate. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
G'day, AJ, how are you, mate? A crack of a day up here, mate.
Jason.
Not far away.
Is he going to get down?
He's going to get shot bowl. Bang, in the guts.
Great shot.
That's very well played.
That is a good shot.
Thing about that, though, too, Hoops, he played that with good weight.
Yep.
Just enough just to reach it and just rock it out.
So, Max.
Who has played sensationally here this morning.
He has. The only thing he's got is a draw shot, really. And he's out there where they come from. I think he's just underdone his weight.
Underdone weight-wise, mate.
And he doesn't want that. So, Ayden wants Jace to change his hand. Just come in that little channel if he can. He's only a fraction heavy to do it too.
Yep.
And he's grass line down, Pat.
Definitely has, hasn't he?
Yep. So Max just needs to add probably a yard.
No, I think he's underdone too, mate.
He's underdone. Once again, he doesn't want that front blue one. Well, that's consistent.
Put them both there.
Yeah.
It's been a great game, though, mate.
That scoreline doesn't indicate the standard of bowls from both sides.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
Max and Mal have played very, very good bowls.
They have, haven't they?
Young Ayden has been pretty unlucky with a lot of his shots.
Yep.
But he's hung in there. He's kept peppering away. You see if he can find this little channel. Either the channel or the front blue one.
Mm.
He's got the channel. That's
a great
good
bowl.
shot. I think he's made 3.
Yeah, I'd say this back bowl will be pretty close to being in, and even that
the front one.
Might be close too there, Graham.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, Mal's got 2 bowls to play yet, mate. So I wouldn't get excited if I was a young bloke. But it was a good bowl.
That was. Mal's not here. Well, that's pretty well how it's gone. Oh dear. He had the weight to draw the shot, I guess.
I'm not saying a word, mate. It's just a good way to bowl. As simple as you could. He played it well, mate. You know what I mean? He played that very, very well.
Well, Ayden just needs the outside of his bowl.
Yep.
Yep. I think they've got the back. If he happens to get the jack.
Yes, they have definitely got the back.
Ayden's got one on the.
He has got the back, mate.
And Jason has too. Yeah. So he can afford to play positive weight. Gets the outside of Jason's bowl. He kicks a shot bowl out.
Mate, they got the 2 best backwards.
And if he can somehow get onto the jack.
There goes the hard-working president of the Fraser Coast, Patrick. Okay, Jason just said, who cares? Just play it.
Yeah. He does have a problem. Mal's still got a bullet left. But,
yeah, good on you, Juddy. Okay, here we go. See what he's going to play.
I don't think it'll be big weight.
Nah, it'll just be reaching weight.
Yep.
Onto his own bowl to take that bowl out.
He needs to get down.
Awfully close.
Needs to get down.
Good attempt.
Yeah. Bowl and a half out.
Michael Brethington says, I've gone from picking up my bowls to throwing them somewhere. Yeah, mate, it was a great game, though, brother. It really was, mate. Thanks for your company throughout, too, everybody. But, mate, that really was. I mean, the scoreline doesn't indicate it, but that really was a good game of bowls, believe it or not.
I think Ayden will go back, and if he's got a caddy, he'll kick it. But he can. I think he can hold his head up. He played quite well.
Played some great bowls, mate. He really did.
He's still shaking his head, the poor bloke. But
yeah,
that's bowls.
That's bowls, mate. Get used to it. It's going to happen to him more than once often in his career.
Yep.
And of course, the 2025 Hervey Bay Master Pairs Classic is proudly sponsored by Theme Lifestyle Resorts, Hervey Bay, the major sponsor, and of course the minor sponsors are BCIB Insurance Brokers, Clayton's Hearing, Fraser Coast Regional Council, Universal Home Improvements, Hervey Bay RSL, David Lee, the MP for Hervey Bay, and of course Kerry Campbell Homes Proprietary Limited. We thank them very much for their generosity of allowing us to showcase this wonderful event here at Hervey Bay Bowls Club. And if you haven't been to the Fraser Coast before, I highly recommend that you come up and check it out. It's the gateway to Fraser Island and so many other great destinations. Heaps of things to do, very good for the kids. They've got water parks, you name it, they've got it here. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think the next game is at 11:05, if I remember correctly. So we've got around about 20-odd minutes, you could say, 25 minutes. So looking forward to your company in the next game. On behalf of Robbie Allen, the leader of our team, and Graham Hooper and myself, Brian Marshall, we thank you very much for your patronage. Enjoy your bowls and support your club.